This Good Morning Northwest morning spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it is 6:53. Time to get you ready for your Tuesday here in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson tracking another day of real smoky skies and hazardous air.
And Olivia Roberts has an urgent warning from health officials about those conditions. But first, there's some breaking news overnight.
The Spokane City Council has agreed to accept a $4 million grant to add fluoride to the city's water supply for at least 20 years, which would need to happen by October of 2023 in order to keep the money. But it doesn't necessarily mean fluoride in the water is a done deal. You can read the details of what the council's vote means right now on KXLY.com.
And more breaking news this morning. The city of Louisville, Kentucky plans to settle the wrongful death lawsuit filed by the family of Brianna Taylor. The 26-year-old EMT was shot and killed by Louisville Metro police officers during a no-knock warrant executed at her apartment in March. None of the three officers involved in the shooting have faced criminal charges.
All right, good morning. First alert weather waking up to, again, hazardous air conditions and air quality, so you want to make sure that you stay indoors whenever possible. 4 things to know as we head out this morning. It's going to be about the fact that there is this smoky week ahead. Air quality alert is underway. Being indoors is your best bet, but we could see some changes Friday, which could include some rain showers.
Like Mark said, stay inside, close the windows. The regional health district urging you to stay home until the smoke clears out. Experts say even the healthiest people will be feeling the effects of this bad air. That warning forcing many local schools and universities to cancel classes for a second day in a row. We have a list of these schools. You can see it scrolling at the top of your screen or check KXLY.com to see if your school makes the list. And the big hope here, keeping people inside, even though it seems like that's all we've done for months. You can keep the air inside your home clean by closing doors and windows. Wait until air quality improves to vacuum. You can also set your air conditioner to recirculate.
Well, the smoke is even affecting local flights. Alaska Airlines says it's temporarily halting all flights to and from Spokane International Airport. So if you have an upcoming flight through the airline, you'll need to make other plans. Alaska is also suspending flights in and out of Portland, Eugene, Medford, Bend, Pasco, and Walla Walla.
While the West Coast deals with fire, another hurricane is brewing in the southeast. Hurricane Sally is expected to hit the Gulf Coast tonight. Forecasters say that Sally is now a Category 2 storm and predict it could strike land with winds in excess of 111 miles an hour. That's prompted the White House to pre-approve federal disaster funding to Mississippi and Louisiana. Florida is already declaring a state of emergency for 2 counties.
Millions of acres continue to burn across the western U.S. and California. 3.2 million acres have already been torched this year. President Trump went to California to see the damage and meet with officials and supporters. During his visit, the president dismissed that climate change is playing a role, instead blaming poor forest management.
Officials across the country, including here in Spokane, are warning about misinformation on a flyer you might receive from the U.S. Postal Service. The postcard is being sent across the country and says you need to sign up for or request a mail-in ballot. That may be accurate in some parts of the country, but not in Washington. If you have any questions about your ballot or the process, check the website of your county elections office or the Secretary of State.
We know election security is a big part of this campaign season. We are committed to keeping you informed with our For the People election coverage. We want to know, what questions do you have about the security of your ballot? You can let us know by going to KXLY.com. And tonight, an ABC News 2020 special event. Exactly 7 weeks before Election Day, President Trump will face uncommitted voters head-on in a 90-minute town hall special hosted by George Stephanopoulos. Catch the President and the People right here on 4 News Now at 9 o'clock. Then stick around for more local news at 11.
Because of the pandemic, the Hub Sports Center is limited in what it can actually do right now. So it's becoming a hub for more academically focused activities. While sports are still happening, consider signing your kids up for some of these other programs. Monday through Thursday, the Hub has an after-school program for students in kindergarten through 8th grade. It's a safe space for them to get active, hang out, and play games, while 30 minutes each day is devoted to studying and homework. This October, the Hub will be providing project-based learning opportunities through STEM camps. For more info, see this story on KXLY.com.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, GMA is teaming up with experts for an eye-opening demonstration showing how you wear your mask directly impacts your safety and those around you.
You're half masking, you're keeping your nose exposed, which makes it easier for the virus particles to enter.
It's a story you'll see only on Good Morning America. We'll be back after a quick break.